At the dawn of the 20th century, the forest met its first mechanical breath. Steam rose in thick white clouds, drifting through cold morning air as iron giants awakened from silence. These early logging machines did not glide, they struggled. Every turn of their massive wheels pressed deep into earth that had never known steel. Fire burned in their bellies, water boiled under pressure, metal groaned against weight and resistance. The wilderness did not yield easily, and the machines did not retreat. Together, human resolve and mechanical force began reshaping landscapes that had stood unchanged for centuries. In time, the slow pulse of steam gave way to the thunder of combustion. Diesel engines arrived with deeper voices and greater certainty. Steel frames strengthened, wheels grew taller, loads grew heavier. What once required days of effort could now be done in hours. Logging trucks climbed higher into mountains, pushed deeper into mud, and carried timber across vast distances with relentless determination. Industry no longer edged forward cautiously, it surged. The forest, once an immovable presence, became something that could be measured, mapped, and moved. After the great upheavals of the mid-century world, engineering turned toward refinement. Strength alone was no longer enough. Machines learned balance. Hydraulics lifted immense trunks with quiet precision. Suspension softened violent terrain. Multi-axle frames distributed unimaginable weight with elegant control. These vehicles did not merely overpower the land, they adapted to it. River crossings became calculated movements. Mountain descents became controlled negotiations with gravity. The logging truck had become not just powerful, but purposeful. Then came awareness, subtle at first, almost unnoticed. Small displays glowed inside operator cabins. Sensors began to measure what human instinct once judged. Pressure, angle, traction, load distribution, all translated into signals and adjustments. The machines responded faster than reflex, correcting imbalance before danger revealed itself. Operators remained present, but their role had changed. They were no longer wrestling with mechanical force, they were guiding intelligent systems. And slowly, the sound of change softened. Electric motors began to replace thunder with resonance. Steering systems moved with quiet autonomy. Trucks adjusted their own suspension, balanced their own loads, and selected their own paths through uncertain terrain. Even in snowstorms and dense fog, they continued forward with calm precision. Above them, aerial drones traced invisible routes. Around them, entire fleets moved in synchronized harmony. The forest floor was no longer an unpredictable challenge, it was a constantly analyzed environment. Eventually, the human presence faded from the cab altogether. Machines awakened on their own, moved on their own, and completed their work without command. They navigated cliffs with flawless accuracy. They reshaped their structure to match shifting ground. They repaired damage as it formed. They communicated continuously with each other, with the terrain, with the systems guiding the entire landscape. What had once been tools became participants in a vast mechanical ecosystem. And then something remarkable emerged. The act of taking from the forest became inseparable from restoring it. Autonomous harvesters removed timber, while planting machines followed silently behind. Extraction and regeneration unfolded together in one seamless rhythm. The boundary between industry and environment began to dissolve. These machines were no longer intruders within nature. They operated within its cycles, responding, adjusting, sustaining. By the middle of the 21st century, the transformation stands complete. Enormous autonomous transporters move with steady, unhurried confidence across landscapes that continuously renew themselves. Their surfaces adapt, their systems anticipate, their presence is powerful, yet strangely quiet, not disruptive, but integrated. What began as smoke and strain has become precision and balance. From the violent breath of steam, to the deep rhythm of diesel, to the silent intelligence of electric autonomy, the logging truck has undergone more than mechanical evolution. It has traced a path from domination to understanding to coexistence. And as these towering machines move calmly beneath the rising sun, one truth becomes clear. This story is not simply about technology. It is about how force becomes control, how control becomes awareness, and how awareness, at last, becomes harmony.
Please like and comment the video, subscribe for more updates. Thank you.